When your brain prevents you from getting that sweet, sweet sleep. Warning. If you are past your bedtime, then don't watch this video because you need to sleep. Hey there, thanks for checking out my first video, I hope you like it. I'm just learning animation, so forgive me if my first few videos look like they were recorded on a potato. After a long day of life, most people like nothing better than to fall into bed and slip into the land of sleep, where they have no responsibilities and can just curl into their blankets. However, for some people they only experience this urge in the morning when they must get up for work. Instead, during the nighttime their brain wants nothing more than to endlessly browse social media and consume YouTube videos. This is the curse of the night brain, and here are some of the many thought patterns that might afflict your mind when you need those precious sleep hours most. When will it happen? So every few years this thought will pop into my head as a last-ditch effort for my brain to keep me awake. It propositions me with the question, when will it happen? When will the exact moment occur when you drift from consciousness into unconsciousness? And of course just thinking about this will stop that moment from ever happening. Touché brain, touché. Are dreams any less real than when I am awake? Reality is a fickle thing, however we are all the same species, so all perceive reality through a generally similar lens. But what if our perceived reality is the fiction, and when we fall into a slumber each night we awake to an equally real reality? Does the naturally produced chemicals in our brain determine what we perceive to be reality? Man, I really need to sleep. Don't you dare pick up that phone. There is a reason people say you shouldn't have technology in the bedroom, well, unless you are into that kind of thing. The allure of that last notification check or social media scroll is almost too much to fend off for most. So you have been awake staring at the ceiling in the dark for the past hour. You feel the need to just check your phone once more before your brain will let you sleep. 6 hours later you decide you better get the coffee ready because it's going to be a long, grueling day at the office. Manic memories. The brain loves novelty. This is why it keeps you scrolling through content like a crack fiend scouring the carpet for that last hit. This is why sometimes you think back to all those old embarrassing memories or start meticulously planning your future. People die in their sleep. What if when your head hits the pillow it never rises again? Plenty of people in the world die in their sleep every year, so it's not such a paranoid thought. How long left until I need to wake up? No self-doubt exists that is stronger than the fear that you may have not set your alarm, even after checking it 3 times already. Perhaps you were mistaken, better to check it one more time just to make sure. How long is left? Your brain has a primal fear that you will miss your alarm. What would your colleagues think, or worse your boss? Perhaps you have already missed enough days to cause concern. Maybe the traffic jams are terror-inducing. Either way, just before drifting off, you will undoubtedly turn into a math major and start calculating the exact hours you have left before waking up. Sometimes your brain will convince you to round down that half hour to fit in some more internet browsing. So there you have it, some of the ingenious ways the brain conspires to keep you under its thumb. The time is now. Rebel. Smash your head against a wall. Brain damage is your only weapon. For this video I am donating $100 to the Alzheimer's Foundation. This is a horrible disease that we can eliminate from the world. Please donate whatever you can afford, together we can make the future amazing. I make these videos to validate my own inner weirdness. I hope to find other freaks out there that have experienced some of my neurotic thought patterns. If you have, that's great, please subscribe. It's always nice to know there are other similar copies of my neural pathways floating around the universe. Thanks for watching my video. Sweet dreams.